Sylvia from Beauty Cakes, and today I have the ever so highly requested roommate tag. This is my roommate Vanessa. She's, you know, the oldest in the house.
She's old.
She's old. She's a grandma. Then we have Carly. First question. Did you guys know each other before you became roommates?
Nope.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we spent the first year of our program together, and then the second year we moved in together.
Carly and I met each other when we were getting lost in school, so we decided to hang out, and Sylvia and I to this day have no idea how the heck we met each other, so that's interesting.
And I met Carly through Vanessa. Okay, second question. What did you guys initially think of each other the first time you met?
Okay, if I knew how I met Sylvia, I'd be able to answer this, but I have no idea. I just remember that she told me that she had a YouTube channel, and I didn't believe her at first, because I was like, who does this? And then she showed me her video. I didn't even want to like go on YouTube at all before.
Because she's a grandma.
Yeah. And then when I met Carly, we were
lost together.
I talk with Carly more because we always went to school together in the morning. She was my chauffeur.
Yeah, I was. I still am to this day.
And I was like, yeah, Carly's pretty cool, but she would tell me how like she never gets along with girls. I'm like, that's like me too.
I thought you were this cute little Asian. You're my first Asian friend.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. And Vanessa, as I said, we got lost together, so that was a bonding moment.
Like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
How long did it take until you guys became friends?
Instant.
Yeah.
Bam.
What do you guys usually argue about?
We don't argue per se.
Yeah, just like, voice opinions.
Yeah, voice opinions on life matters, I guess.
I guess we don't really agree sometimes on like the how each other lead our lives.
You're wrong.
But I think it's because we're just looking out for each other, right? Because like, as a person, you can't always see what you're doing wrong. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I agree. We don't really argue though.
Sometimes we argue about cleaning.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's like typical
roommate
stuff that you disagree with.
Yeah. So it's not. And then cray. What is one thing that really bothers you that your roommate does?
I think cleaning.
Yeah. I feel like Carly always bags on us for cleaning.
Yeah, I do. I do. But then I feel like I completely contradict myself.
With Carly, when she leaves her papers all over the table, I'm like, but as soon as I say something, Carly cleans it up, so it's not her. Vanessa,
dishes.
when she leaves random
dishes. No, dishes.
Oh yeah,
dishes.
How are you?
That's like, I just hate both of them right now.
I feel like there's a million things that I hate about them. I can't think of
it. In general, them.
So in general.
Do you all have the same passion for makeup?
No.
I think me and Vanessa a little bit more than Carly does. Like, Carly doesn't really care.
No.
Because she's lovely.
I just put on my plaid shirts.
Me and Vanessa try once in a while, you know? I like to do Vanessa's makeup, and she likes it when I do her makeup.
And I have a makeup obsession.
Yeah, she does. So. She buys, like, crazy expensive mascaras. Like, who does
She's
that?
like, I need this
Normal
$40 mascara.
No!
2 weeks later, she's like, okay, I need a new one. Okay, I now need this $50 mascara.
I have an addiction problem.
And with lipsticks too, you're pretty bad.
That's true.
What do you guys think of my YouTube?
I think it's cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's dumb.
I like it.
But no more free stuff for you, okay? You're banned.
No, I think it's really cool that she does it. I personally don't look at videos or anything like that, but like I
creep her
watch
sometimes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
So I don't really know.
Sometimes.
I think they just like the fact that sometimes I give them free stuff, whatever. I just, you know,
that's fun.
hoard.
Yeah.
Who spends the most time getting ready in the morning?
Sylvia.
Me.
Sharing a bathroom with Sylvia, I've had to like time when I use the bathroom so that I can work around her bathroom schedule.
So you don't have cold
like if I have to wake up and go to the bathroom, I have to do it before Sylvia wakes up, or else I'm gonna have to hold my pee for like a good hour and a half. And same thing with like showers. If I don't fight her to the death to get a shower before her, like I have
all the hot water
to go in and use cold water. So not gonna miss that.
What was something that you guys didn't notice about each other until you became roommates?
Your YouTube thing. I didn't know about it.
We didn't know before. We didn't know that, Tiffany. It's crazy. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay, yeah, you guys asked a lot when I did my Draw My Life video. A lot of people asked if I could explain the crazy roommate, but we're not gonna go into detail. But just basically,
because then we're gonna make her famous, and we don't want that.
We just didn't know she was crazy.
We don't need like.
I think that brought us closer together, though.
Yeah, I did.
It was the cray.
Do you guys sometimes get fed up with each other from seeing each other too often?
No.
No, I don't think so. I think
Vanessa and I worked together, went to school together, and like drove everywhere together,
and lived together.
And lived together. I'm not sick of you
Never
guys.
got sick of each other.
I think it's because we all kind of live our own life still, and it's not like we all do every single thing together.
I think we're really lucky too, because it's really hard to find people that you can be with all the time and not get sick of them. Especially girls. Like, even your family you get so fed up with and you want to like kill them, but you know that like, but you know that like at the end of the day you're gonna be fine and you love them, and so like that's kind of like us too. We've been really lucky to find 3 people. Yeah. We had to eliminate 2 out of the bunch to get
there was 5 and then there was 3.
Yeah.
But we've been really lucky that way.
How do you avoid tension while living together? I don't feel
but
like
there's no tension.
Yeah, we don't really have
dance around the house.
Yeah, pretty much.
If someone's in a really bad mood and there's like tension or something, just maybe not towards like each other, but like in general, we just like to dance around each other.
Yeah. What's one rule you guys have while living together?
Flush the toilet.
It's like Carly had the toilet seat down rule.
Rico friggin' drinks out of the toilet. And the one time he drank that blue stuff and I thought he was gonna die. Remember? Toilet seat down all the time.
Clean up your dishes. Clean up your own dishes.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest problem we have, probably.
In our defense though, we don't have a dishwasher, so we actually have to dishwash ourselves. So if anyone's looking for a dishwasher job.
How do you deal with sharing a bathroom? Well, I guess it's
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, because okay, so the thing is, me and Vanessa, we live upstairs, so we share a bathroom, and then Carly lives downstairs in the room downstairs, so she has her own bathroom. Even if I like take a poop, it doesn't smell, so she's okay with it, right?
This is actually a true story. One thing I noticed while living with Sylvia is that it smells like potpourri.
Yeah.
What's that to say? Random fact of the day. I'm just saying, if you want to know how beauty cake smells, it's like potpourri. And
that's like a creepy thing to say. I wonder what her poop smells like.
Well, maybe there's some weird people out there.
Do you guys make separate dinners that night? Once in a while.
I think, yeah.
We mix it up. I feel like me and Vanessa eat dinner together more often than Carly does because she's picky.
Yeah, I'm picky. Yeah. We do taco nights.
Yeah, taco nights.
Usually, like, Sylvia and I will cook together.
Do you use your roommate's things without asking?
Rico constantly comes in my room. Yeah. Sleeps on my bed.
Rico just gets cray.
He always likes to party in here.
Sometimes we come home and he's in one of our beds and we're like, did you say we could use our bed?
Yeah. Or he won't be in my room, but then I'll see like hair everywhere. I know he was here. You're trying to make things, he straightens out of the bed, trying to make it look like he's not on my bed, but I know he was here. Movies are everywhere.
Rico just loves movies. What are your favorite things that you like to do with each other?
I like to go shopping with you guys. The rare occasion that I do.
Yeah. Because we never have money because we're always poor.
Yeah, poor. And we like going out, going to the Fox.
We like going to dance.
Yeah, dance.
We like to dance together. Dance party. And we like to go eat together and get frozen yogurt.
That's true.
Yeah, we like to do that.
Get dessert a lot.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
Because we're fatties.
Yeah, pretty much.
My favorite thing I like to do is when we go to Main Street Unionville. Like, I like to
patio time.
Patio.
What happens when one person gets sick?
We all get sick.
Yeah.
Even though we try our best to not get each other sick. Like, I'm talking Lysol comes out.
We stay in our
vitamins
rooms,
go everywhere.
Vitamins.
We like what is it called? We quarantine the person who's sick.
Yeah.
But it happens, just like any household, germs are like gonna go around, so
germs are
we don't take care of each other, which is really weird. We just let the person die in their own bedroom.
Well, that one time when Carly was actually like going to
the ambulance driver.
I took care of her. I was like, Carly, need anything, just give me a call. And when Vanessa had her asthma attack, I just laughed at her.
Yeah. So like that happens.
Clearly.
Have you thought about having pets or a pet?
Well, no. One day I was gonna go to a horse auction. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna go look at like adopting a cat. So just one random Saturday morning, I saw Rico and then I was like, okay, I gotta think about this. You came with me. And then
I saw Rico.
You saw Rico. And you're like, oh, he's so cute. I'm like, yeah, he's okay. And then like that night, I think. Yeah, that night I went to go.
Yeah, I got a text the day of. And Carly was literally like, she's like, are you allergic to cats? I'm like, no. She's like, good, because I got one. What's the funniest thing you've done together? I think one of the funniest things is just looking back now on the crazy roommate.
Yeah,
it's always just a good laugh.
That's always a good story. I'm going to have that forever.
I don't know. We've had a lot of funny memories.
Yeah.
We bought onesies together.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Every time people came to our house, Sylvia and I wore a onesie.
Oh my god, okay. The time when we pranked Vanessa. Vanessa went to an LMFAO concert, and that was around the time when everyone in the house was pranking each other. So Vanessa had a lock. She has 2 doors, okay? She has a door for like the hallway and then a door that links to another room. So she has locks on those 2 doors. And then one day, we used to have this like big
leather elephant.
Yeah, it was huge and heavy. And then we loved it. Like we all rode it and it was a good time.
We all rode it.
So one time, me and Carly friggin' carried that heavy ass thing up here, put it in the middle of her bed, took all this stuff around her room and dressed it all up. And then she came home and she like was like, what the hell?
What the hell?
And then the funniest thing is that like Vanessa thought she locked both her rooms, so she's like, or both her doors, and she's like, she got so mad. She's like, how did you guys get in here?
Oh, okay, the background behind this is that I just bought a lock because we just moved in, so I bought locks for my doors because the crazies lived here. And so I was so pissed off because Dumb and Dumber could get in my room
Clearly we're not.
after I just bought locks. And I was so upset that Walmart sold me a lock. Walmart sold me a lock that they could get into. So I was upset about it for like a good solid 2 months about how I need to return my locks because friggin' stupid people who never break into things could break into this.
She would come home every single day and just be so angry. She'd be like, I'm gonna write a letter to Walmart.
What's the point of me locking my door? These bitches can get in anyway.
And she'd be like, what's the point of locking my door now? And basically, the story is she actually forgot to lock one of her doors. So me and Carly went in that door and then we locked it on the way out. So it seemed like
to look like,
were locked. So
we're geniuses.
Has being roommates helped or hurt your relationship?
I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. Love you guys.
We all were like at a different point in our lives when we first moved in. Like I just went through a lot of stuff in my life and I was kind of like a mess when I came here.
When you came into the house, like it was just a really bad time for you, and like I don't think you would have been able to get through it as well if it wasn't for us. Yeah, if it wasn't, but
we're amazing.
You're welcome.
And same with like Carly, though, was in the same spot as I was. She just had something happen in her life too, and Sylvia was a baby, so
Sylvia's still a baby.
Grew her
She's
up.
like 5.
If anybody's noticed Sylvia maturing in the last year, I don't know if she has. She probably
You're
hasn't.
welcome.
You are welcome. Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And cut. So basically, that's our roommate tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're actually only living together for like, well, Carly's leaving tomorrow.
I am.
Vanessa is leaving in a week from now. Well, by the time I get this up, we're probably not gonna be together anymore. But
that's sad.
Yeah.
I'll see you from Calgary.
Yeah, you can watch it.
I will.
And just cry about it.
I'm not gonna cry.
Okay. Yep. Pansy.
I'm probably gonna cry.
But yeah, so we've lived 2 years together. It's been 2 great years, and now we're just gonna go out.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I love you guys.
You're like the only girls I can get along with.
Me and Vanessa will see each other again because you know we're gonna work in Toronto, but Carly is going.
I'm moving far away.
Far.
If you guys live in Calgary, be friends with me.
Carly's
I have no
desperate.
friends.
Not really.
I'm fun.
Don't be friends with her.
She's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, it's me, BeautyCakez or BabyCakez.
Hi. Hi everyone.
Hey,
it's
everyone.
Carly from BeautyCakez.
It's Vanessa from
And today
BabyCakez.
I'm doing
We're the white
a
version.
roommate tag for BeautyCakez.
Oh